Hello everyone and welcome back to a new GMT update video where we will be taking a look at everything that's happening throughout last week and also the weekend to tell us more about what's happening in this week. And we will be taking a look at some of the structure because as you can see for GMT we are down about 7.6%, which is huge. But just keep in mind that Bitcoin is also down as well. So we have these levels which are also dedicating for GMT that we will be in the bearish side. So just keep in mind, just a quick overview of what happened. So we saw the big gaps happening on March 28th. We went from 0.70 all the way to 2.9. We saw this little cool down at the 50 MA where we created an uptrend, as you can see here, before coming back down, testing these levels and creating a very heavy support area for GMT on April 5th at about 2.04. Okay, so this level was very crucial to us because at these levels, as you can see, this is where the structure was broken. We see here a BOS. So these were the new highs that happened on about April 7th, and this level here was taken out when we held up the 50 MA on April 18th. As you can see here, we broke this recent high structure, and once we did, if you take a look here, guys, we broke this recent structure, and when we zoom in, we can see that this structure here created a level for support us, and we broke and the retest came back down here to the levels of resistance that we had before creating a pattern here that we'd like to talk about, head and shoulders, as you can see here, which dedicated to us that there was going to be a reversal that happened. We came back, created a level of support for us at the levels of 3.06, which was very critical to us because we saw price come down here several times and respect these levels. And once we were able to hold on to the 50 MA, as you can see, we had this big rally up where I did a video as well talking about a 4.05 was a critical level of resistance because we can see here the same pattern here, guys. We see here head and shoulder. As you can see, price went up, went back down, tested that level again, and creating a head and shoulder. As you can see here, triple top, where we saw another reversal happen. Now, I've stated that once we broke this 50 MA, we would test back the levels here at 3.5. If you take a look here, guys, if we do zoom in, we can see that this level has been tested several times. Considering that we here again, head and shoulder, as you can see, before we had the rally back down, this is also influenced from Bitcoin because we are down overall as well in the market. So just keep that in mind. We are also very oversold right now at 27. So this could be a great indication for GMT if everything reverses back. If we can hold on to this level, because as you can see, we are currently approaching a level of critical support. As you can see here, this level is very critical to us, and we are also very oversold. We saw that this level broke recent structures. As you can see here, recent structure of 3.4, but also considering that this level here was the level where we had a very heavy support level, gives me another influence that this could be a great buying opportunity. But please keep in mind, since we are very oversold and also under the 50 MA, it wouldn't be wise, okay? So we could see a reversal here happening, but just it's not everything that's lining up for me. I would say that this, if we had a support level and also above the 50 MA, so if we were at these levels here, above the 50 MA at right here, and we were creating a level of support, so if we break this level here, come back, test back to 50 MA, since we have here levels of structure, triple top as you can see here, it would be wise to get into it. But since we are seeing a lot of bearish momentum overall in this week, so depending on how we react from this level of support, since this is a protected low, so what I mean by protected low, guys, is we see here that this level never broke. Okay, we tested it here at about 3.16, tested it again at 3.18, and we never broke this level. We never went under this level. We never closed there. So the fact that we are approaching this level right now, as you can see, we are approaching the levels of 3.09, indicates to me that there's a very heavy level of support. But if overall in the whole market and this whole week we break this structure, then we could be potentially coming back to about 2.8, which is a level just right under our support level here, guys. But it will be very important to see how we react because as you can see, we have major support levels for GMT here. We have one at 3.05 and also right under, which we are testing right now at about 3.11. And depending on how we react from here, because if we do zoom in, we can see that this level right now is rejecting, okay? We can see this wick, this bearish wick here, has been rejected in the last hour, but we see a lot of sell-off happen. So if we do reject this level of support, test back the levels of 3.4, which we had a recent resistance at, we could see potentially taking out this recent resistance before touching back on the levels here, creating a support at about 3.9, and then hopefully breaking out of the resistance that we have at the 15 MA that we have here, triple top. But please, like I stated, we have a triple top here at these levels, guys. So depending on how we react from this level will be very critical to us to tell us that if we're going to the upside or downside. So if we break this level here, this protected low that we haven't broke in 2 weeks now, we could see potential rise back to about 3.01, which will have another support level for us. But let's see how this plays out in the next coming hours and day as well, guys. I hope you guys liked the video, and I hope you found value, and I hope to see you on the next update. Let's hope that everything works out this weekend. Bitcoin goes up a little bit so we can see some of our projects following that trend as well. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.